After finding a coin, a girl rushes to Hotel Mythos and uses it on a vending machine. Moments later, a man comes out of the vending machine and thanks her for finding the coin. Moments later, before it happened, Shuichi Kaguya is with the school academic advisor where he turns the school recommendation for a prestigious college. He tells the advisor that he needs more time to think about it. Being with his classmates, he mentions he didn't get the recommendation and they assume he got denied. After class, Nana Mifune approaches Shuichi, telling him she got the college recommendation and her mother was quite happy about it. Nana had realized Shuichi should have gotten the recommendation, but Shuichi assures her she got it because of her skill. Having trouble falling to sleep, Shuichi went out to get a drink and play a game on his phone. He then smells a fire and sees it in the distance. Getting close, he smells a person inside and transforms into a dog mascot beast. Finding the girl inside the garage, he punches the brick wall and carries her outside to safety. As he can't reveal he is a monster, he leaves her on the ground and leaves before the fire trucks arrive. The girl then wakes up and sees Shuichi's phone next to her. In the morning, Shuichi couldn't find his phone, and as he heads towards school, he worries that the police may find it and end up finding he is a monster. But as he arrives at school, the girl he saved appears holding his phone and knowing he is a monster. Later, they met on the school roof, where Shuichi pretends he doesn't know what he means by monster. She decides to play along and returns his phone, but as he takes it, she pushes him from the edge. Having no choice, Shuichi transforms to survive the fall. The girl then takes a picture of him and Shuichi jumps back on the roof. She wants to know more about his monster form, but Shuichi explains he just transformed one day and don't know anything else. After school, while walking together, she introduces herself as Claire Aoki and shows a gold coin, but Shuichi doesn't know anything about it. Going in her apartment, Claire changes clothes and tells Shuichi he needs to do what she asks him from now and that he ruined her suicide. She had told people about the monsters, but no one believed her, but now she had found one herself. Shuichi then sees a girl in the balcony. As she enters, Claire tells him she is an enemy, but before he could react, the girl attacks him. The girl demands the coin from Claire. As she wonders what the purpose of the coin, the girl explains you gain power in exchange for everything else. Shuichi then stands up and transforms, capturing the girl, who after realizing they are collectors to herself transform into a monster. She then frees herself and kicks Shuichi. Hikawa had found a golden coin and later heard some first years talk about weird vending machine. As Hikawa wasn't going to qualify for the national tournament, she went to the vending machine and after using the coin, Alien came out thanking her for finding his coin and granting her a wish. Hikawa then became faster than her teammates, but her arms and legs transformed. Realizing she won't be able to compete like this, she went looking for another coin. She wasn't able to find one, but saw Claire holding one and followed her in Shuichi to Claire's apartment. Hikawa beats Shuichi, telling him that she only planned to take the coin, but as they saw her face, she may need to kill them. Claire pepper sprays Hikawa and wants Shuichi to fight her, but Shuichi uses the opportunity to escape with Claire. Shuichi wonders how Claire knew Hikawa was an enemy and Claire explains it's only natural when someone appears that way on your balcony to be an enemy. She explains him that Hikawa know their faces and where Claire lives and will be trying to kill them. Claire sees a zipper on Shuichi's back that even he didn't know about. She thinks there is meaning behind it, believing his true power may be inside. But as she opens it up, she is surprised that there is nothing inside of Shuichi. Claire then figures that she can enter inside of him and become one and convinces Shuichi about it. As she enters, both sense the feelings of the other, their hatred, anger, anxiety. Hikawa finds them and wonders where Claire went and starts unleashing series of kicks on Shuichi. Claire finally gets used on controlling Shuichi's body and starts fighting back, easily overpowering Hikawa. She grabs Hikawa's leg and threatens her she will break it, unless Hikawa tells her more about the coin and what to do with it. Hikawa realizes that is Claire's voice, but refuses to answer her. Claire then twists and breaks Hikawa's leg. Claire then lifts Hikawa by the head and points Shuichi's gun at her back and shoots, killing Hikawa. A week passes and Shuichi had continued his normal life like nothing had happened. Claire calls Shuichi to talk and tells him that since nothing had happened, no one knew about their identities. She recalls the sensation and feelings she had while inside Shuichi's body. He didn't want to do anything with her anymore, but she wonders if Shuichi can fight on his own as she is sure there are more monsters like them and he is too kind. She believes that if they are together, they can defeat anyone. Claire knows that things will only become worse from here on and promises Shuichi that if something happens to him, she will die with him. Shuichi suggests he wants to die now and Claire goes and jumps from a high place, but Shuichi manages to catch her. Claire tells Shuichi she is looking for her sister, who is a monster like him and had disappeared after killing their parents. Half a year earlier, the alien speaks with Alina Aoki, asking for her help on finding the coins and promising to grant her any wish. Alina wonders if she can use her wish on someone else and the alien thinks she can. That excites Alina as there is someone she wants to be with. Alien holds a coin and reconfirms that machines can't perceive them, but only humans. He knows the people of this planet are good and is sure they will help him find all the coins. At Claire's place, she tells Shuichi that they need to figure out what they are capable while they are one. She starts taking her clothes off, wanting to go inside of Shuichi, but he wonders why she needs to be naked. Claire tells him it's too hot inside of him and if she has clothes, they will get all drenched. Shuichi forces her to use a swimsuit as it's a clothing that will be easy to wash. As she enters inside of him, they start experiment with movements and Claire figures out she has more control of Shuichi's body than himself as she is able to prevent his movements. Later, Shuichi cleans Claire's place and washes her dishes. Claire shows clothing of her sister as while she was inside of Shuichi, she realized he had powerful sense of smell. She reveals that while she didn't see her sister kill their parents, when returning home, she saw their corpses being next to her sister, who is now a monster. Shuichi smells blood of many people from Alina's clothing and is terrified. He realizes that her sister indeed had killed their parents. Shuichi suggests they go look for her sister and they go buy some food supplies first. Shuichi asks Claire what she will do if they find Alina and Claire tells him she wants to ask why she had turned into a monster and why did she kill their parents. They spend a couple of days trying to pick up a smell of her sister as Claire figured someone must help her sister. When they were about to give up for the day, a girl gets off the train and Shuichi instantly picks Alina's smell. Checking her out, Claire confirms it's her sister and not a classmate of her. Claire enters Shuichi, wanting to first shoot her sister and then capture her while she can't move. Claire tells Shuichi to aim for the legs and she will pull the trigger, but when Alina is in range, Shuichi realizes Claire wants to kill her and interferes, making Claire miss her shot. In that instant, Alina transforms and gets behind Shuichi, making him realize he is nothing compared to her strength. Alina then transforms back to human and starts apologizing and not being sure what to talk about. Alina realizes he had come to kill her and asks they go somewhere else, where they won't bother other people. Alina says she knows who he is and understands why he wants to kill her and it's all her fault. Claire thinks Alina had realized she is inside of Shuichi, but as Alina apologizes to Shuichi, she understands Alina wasn't talking to her. Alina then explains she made Shuichi into a monster, making Claire wonder what she means. But as Claire had spoken, Alina realizes a girl is inside Shuichi. Her anger overtakes her and she rips off Shuichi's head, telling the girl to get out as that place belongs to her. Alina rips Shuichi's head in anger, realizing what she did, she starts to apologize and calls Shuichi to see if he is still alive. Claire Aoki pulls Shuichi's gun and shoots at Alina, but the bullets go through Alina, who then easily defeats Claire. As Alina calms, she realizes it's Claire and wonders why is she inside of Shuichi. Claire explains it's to kill her and wonders why Alina killed their parents. Alana tells her that their father was legislator, who had done bad things behind the scene, and their mother had an affair with younger man, and that even Claire had said she will kill them one day, so Alina done it for her. Alina tells her she is not weak anymore and she will protect her now. She asks her if she kept the coin she gave her and as Claire said she didn't, Alina gave her another and tells her about the abandoned motel. Alina then receives a phone call and needs to leave. As it was getting dark, Claire tells Shuichi that she will keep her promise and points his gun at her head, but Shuichi then speaks, telling her not to do it. Later Claire and Shuichi go to the abandoned hotel and they meet the alien. Claire wants him to fix Shuichi and after he looks at Shuichi, he tells them he can, but needs the coin. He uses the coin at the vending machine and gives Shuichi a drink. While waiting for Shuichi to heal, Claire comes out and the alien comments she had nice body. Normally his species don't have a physical body, but as he currently have taken a male human body, he feels attracted to Claire, but she hits him as he tries to touch her. To prove he is not bad, the alien wants a pubic hair, but as Claire refuses, he brings out a hair he snatched from her head. He then eats the hair and turns into complete copy of Claire. The alien explains he changed Shuichi's body with similar medicine to the one he drank few minutes ago and that he isn't a monster, but he is his ideal form, the one he desired. Shuichi has no memories of drinking medicine and states he never wanted to take that form. Claire accepts that he is an alien and tells him to change his appearance. When Shuichi is fully heals, Claire hugs him. The alien then explains that his species turned their minds and knowledge into data, the coins, as physical forms became nuisance during long space travel. Their ship broke and crashed on Earth, spreading the coins. As he doesn't have the expertise to repair the ship and find his friends, he wants people to become collectors and gather them for him. As compensation, when they get one coin, they can use the medicine and transform. And when they gather 100 coins, they can do something amazing, suggesting they can turn into overpowered comics character. Claire wants information on her sister, the one that gave Shuichi the medicine, but the alien acts he doesn't know anything as he doesn't want to reveal personal information about anyone. Going back home, Claire comments it will be hard to find the connection between Shuichi and Alina, but Shuichi then stops her, telling her she can't use the coin and as things get worse, She will eventually die. Claire tells him that her life is better now, even before her parents died. She was at her worst when her parents died and her sister disappeared, as no one had believed her, but as she met Shuichi, everything changed and she found her place inside of him. At school, Shuichi bumps into some other students, who want apology from him, but Shuichi then grabs the student's arm, almost breaking it. Abukawa shows up, greeting Shuichi and diffuses the situation. On the roof, Shuichi smells Nana Mifune coming up, who wants to return his notebook. Shuichi asks her what she will do if the world was going to end today, as someone bad gets so much power that he can destroy the planet. Nana explains she will be worried about her family and friends, so she will try to stop the bad guy. Shuichi confirms that's the normal thing to do and then leaves. A woman walks into the forest looking for coins as she believes it would be hard for her to find any in the town. She reaches a more open area, but then Madoka and his group show up. He realizes she is a collector and gives her a choice, to die or help him find coins. As she chooses neither, Madoka jumps and attacks her. Claire and Shuichi head deep into the forest. Claire comments that it's unlikely they would meet any people, and being this deep they can assume they are monsters. Shuichi wonders what will they do if they indeed meet someone, and Claire comments it would be ideal if they attack first before the monster notices them. She knows that Shuichi is against it and comments that they won't last long if they fight every person they meet. They also need information on how many collectors are and where the coins were found. She also tells him that he needs to transform immediately if they meet a monster, as they don't know if it's evil or not and need to protect their real identity. As they go, Shuichi smells someone commenting it's in about 200 meters, and Claire takes her clothes and enters Shuichi. They go and face the monster, and seeing it up close, Shuichi realizes how scary that one is. The man comments that this is the first time an enemy approached him. Claire says that she isn't an enemy and just want to talk. But the man tells her he doesn't really know much about the coins, as he isn't there for the coins. He explains that he wanted strength from the alien, but as he became too strong, normal humans were no match for him, so he came here wanting to know how strong he is. As he approaches, Shuichi tries to punch him, but he blocks and comments that a normal human would have died from that. Claire then takes over and manages to land a hit, but it didn't have any effect. She tells him that it's obvious he is strong and that she isn't collecting the coins with particular goal, but to prevent someone dangerous obtaining them. The man then wonders how can she prove that she isn't one of those dangerous ones. Claire then takes out Shuichi's gun and shoots, but the man blocks it, stating that he now knows he can block bullets, and realizing this wasn't a normal gun, if he didn't block it properly he would have died. As thanks for aiming to kill him, he undoes his transformation and introduces himself as Tadanori. Tadanori then prepares for an attack and comments that he learned variety of martial arts, but as they were not fit for his body, he had to come up with his own martial arts. He bends backwards and then unleashes an attack, cutting the ground, but giving Shuichi a chance to escape. Tadanori goes to look out for Claire, but then Shuichi comes and grabs him. He guesses that Claire wants to measure her strength again and feels disappointed. Tadanori prepares to kill Shuichi, but then Claire appears behind him pointing the gun. Tadanori then wonders who the woman is and realizes it's the same voice he heard from the monster. Tadanori is impressed how the table had turned and realizes he won't be able to shake off Shuichi before she fatally shoots him. He wonders if Shuichi is a doll that she controls. But then Shuichi tells him to admit defeat, which makes Tadanori realizes they are too. Tadanori realizes that if Claire is normal girl and she shoots that powerful gun, it may kill her. Seeing her eyes, he realizes she is determined to do so and admits defeat and undoes his transformation. Tadanori then states that they put their lives on the line and as he lost. He tells them to kill him, but Claire states she gains nothing for killing him. She tells him to give her his phone, but Tadanori states he doesn't have one as it isn't manly. Another monster then appears, and he also wants their names and addresses. He tells them to not run as he had taken picture of them, and tells them that they are his slaves from now on. But Tadanori then stands up and transforms, stating that he is obviously low-life scum and kills him in an instant, stating he has no regrets doing so. Claire starts to laugh, saying that Tadanori was so powerful, she got scared for a moment thinking all monsters were powerful as him. Claire tells him he needs to help them find coins and that way he will have more chances testing his strength, which Tadanori accepts. Tadanori wonders what's their relationship and Shuichi explains that he turns into a costume and she enters inside of him. He then asks if it was her idea to split, but Claire says it was Shuichi's idea as he told her to run away while he becomes the bait. Hearing that, Tadanori states that Shuichi is a real man and decides to join them. Sayaka speaks in front of her group, telling them that they are collecting the coins to negotiate with the alien and ending this silly game, and then introduces a new member, Claire, who is in Shuichi's body. Few days earlier, Claire calls Ikachi, taking his number from Pseudo and telling him that she knows he was being blackmailed by Pseudo. She then sends him a picture of Pseudo's body and explains she wants to join their group. Shuichi wonders if she told them about Tadanori, but she didn't, as Tadanori told her he will help her and Shuichi, but not some other strangers. Claire wants to team up with Aikachi's group for information and guesses her sister also has a group and is somewhere in the mountain. Back in the present, Sayaka tells Claire to turn to normal human as they need to make a pact or she won't be able to join them. Claire agrees, but states that only she will make the pact as she doesn't have a secret to hide. She comes out of Shuichi and explains that he is the collector and that if they are trustworthy, she will also take the pact. Sayaka and Claire go to a different room and on their way, Claire comments that some don't change when they transforms as Sayaka and some others were wearing masks to hide their faces. Sayaka states that a man wasn't hiding it and Claire guesses that his transformation, and he must be some ugly one in real life turning into handsome one. Entering the room, Sayaka tells Claire that she has the power to make people keep secrets and takes off her mask. Claire wonders how can she be sure that their secret is safe and if Aikachi haven't told her everything about them, but Sayaka says that since he is alive, he haven't said anything. Sayaka wonders why a normal human would be collecting coins and Claire shows picture of her sister, saying that she is a monster and had killed her parents. Sayaka recognizes that's Alina and tells Claire she will tell her more about her if she makes the pact. As Claire agrees, she wonders why Sayaka looked like a human and Sayaka explains that she was in love relationship with the teacher, but having morale and being bothered, the teacher left her. As she shared that with a friend, the friend made it public and the teacher killed herself. Meanwhile, Chihiro approaches Shuichi and asks him if she can pet him and he agrees. As she does, she tells him that he is a kind person as she can understand animal feelings. As it's been a while, Shuichi wonders what happened with Claire, but Chihiro tells him she can't reveal a friend's secret, but can talk about herself. Shuichi asks her why she decided to gather coins. She explains she isn't interested in the powers the alien offers, but if those were to end in the wrong person, she worries about her family and friends. Since Shuichi had mentioned he has good sense of smell, Chihiro wonders if he can find her wallet as she dropped it in the mountain and worries that a bad person can find it. They go out looking for her wallet, but soon Chihiro stops him as she comments that even transformed she doesn't have much stamina. Shuichi is surprised she is currently transformed and Chihiro decides to take off her helmet asking him not to laugh. As she does, she reveals that she has animal ears and explains that she wanted to be a vet and understand animals, but never wanted to be one herself. Shuichi explains that he will be able to find her wallet alone and her scent also throws him off. Chihiro then suggests that she enter inside of him and that way her scent won't get in his way and she won't be slowing him down either. He tells her they can't as her clothes will get dirty and Chihiro decides to take them off and then enters Shuichi. Aikachi secretly watches them and is angry that Chihiro did that. Sayaka gives Claire a choker woven from her hair and explains that she needs to wrap it around her neck and it will soon melt, and no one would be able to see it. If ever Claire reveals their secrets or feels that she betrayed them, the choker will respond to her feelings and cut her head off. Her transformation and power is different than the rest, because she listened to what the alien was saying and had clear image on what she wants. Shuichi wants to hide Chihiro's clothes and sees her panties and realizes she is naked inside of him. She explains he said that her clothes would get dirty and that she can feel he is happy about it. Elsewhere, Subaru picks up Chihiro's wallet and feels lucky. Here's more video you might like. And hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our future videos. Leave a like, it really helps the channel, and let me know what you think in the comments.